Okay, we do have someone else joining us in the room. We are now streaming live to YouTube, so be advised. Also, where possible, hi, we have someone on Edward's iPad Pro. Could you identify yourself and also if we can get audio and video going? Hi, can you hear us? Hi, we have someone in the Zoom room. On the screen it says Edward's iPad Pro. Could you identify yourself, please, and also turn on your video so we can see? Hi, we have someone in the Zoom room on an Edwards iPad Pro. Could you please enable your video as well as your audio and identify yourself? Okay. In the meantime, Ms. Moore, if you can hear me, were you able to complete service on the other party?
Yes.
Okay, did you send in your proof of service?
Proof of service? No.
Okay, because that's one of the things that we need because we have to make sure that the person knows that they have been served. What did you, okay, because here's the thing, it says you paid a filing fee.
Yes.
Submitted your documents. What did you do to complete service of the lawsuit on Lance Thomas?
I got 2 of the letters in the mail, 2 copies, so I sent him a copy through the mail.
What kind of letter are you speaking of?
The affidavit of claim, this package that came in.
Right, but how did you send it to him? Did you do certified mail? Did you use a process server like a bailiff? How did you complete service?
Oh, I just mailed it to him. I didn't know that I had to use a process.
No, Ms. Floyd. Okay, my apologies. Here's the thing, ma'am. The person has to, there are certain different methods of completing service on the other party and then you have to submit proof of service to the court. That's how we know that that's how we know that they know that they've been served. So here's the thing. Let's take a look at your filing. Okay. Then there's a time frame, a window that you have to use in order that we have to get the service completed. So if anything, mailing it is not enough. I appreciate that you did do that. However, because you cannot personally serve it or put it in regular mail, there are requirements under Michigan court rules that require a method of serving it to them. So you can either contact the court and make arrangements for a bailiff or process server to personally get the paperwork to him because it has to be properly served. And then that bailiff will return a copy of the proof of the service to the court, and that ends up in the file. Also, that's probably your better way to get it done because our court is currently dealing with the issue of those little, they're like registered mail. We're having difficulties with those because the post office, we just found out, is using a different way to complete those green cards. Usually people have to sign, like it's a certified mail, and say you get a certified mail, you have to sign off for it and then you receive the piece of mail. Even if you were to use that, it is still acceptable under the court rules. However, because of COVID, The post office recently implemented a new protocol, which is called a touchless system. So even if it gets delivered to the other party and you use that green card, we might get the green card back, but it is not signed because the post office is implementing a new program to keep their workers safe so that they're not in close contact with other people. So the thing is, you can use that, but I would caution you about using it, because if you were to use it and we get that green card back and there's no signature from him on it, that is not sufficient proof for us that he got it. So one of the things we would recommend you do is contact the court and get a list of process servers. We have a list, and you can make arrangements with them. Now, it is a little bit of an extra cost, but here's the thing: if you prevail on your case, you get those costs back anyway. Okay, so it's not super expensive, but contact the court, the civil division. Also go to the website, and that can walk you through how to complete the service. So here's what we're going to do. And I apologize. I was concerned with regard to making sure that we had a good connection online. You need to complete service for purposes of the lawsuit. So mailing it is not enough. You need to complete service. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to adjourn this, and you have on your affidavit and claim, on your affidavit, you have at least until April 30th. So you've got time. Okay, so you have about 30 days if you want to get it done before April 30th. You don't want to wait till April 27th and you're like, oh, I need to get this done. It needs to be done before your claim, the affidavit expires.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We can do this up until, we're going to give this maybe a few weeks to allow you time to make arrangements to get that done so that it's still within that April 30th time frame. Now, here's the other thing. We're going to jump ahead just a little bit. If it is the case that you get up close to April 30th and you still have not been able to complete service, okay, stand by. One more thing. Edward's iPad Pro, please come on screen and also identify yourself, please. Otherwise, this particular Zoom room is for small claims cases, for courtroom 540. And if you do not identify yourself, then we're going to remove you from the room. Edward's iPad Pro, please come on screen and identify yourself. Okay, Edward's iPad Pro, you're going to be removed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here's what we're going to do. This is